What is going on, guys? DBG here, and 2K finally released the stats for the new David Robinson Galaxy Opal card. So a lot of people were expecting to go to a dark matter. I was very much not expecting that because he was advertised in the dev blog as specifically as a pink diamond, or say not pink diamond, a Galaxy Opal. I still to this day mix up what the 99 overall cards are. Like last year I was calling 99s pink diamonds from back in 2K18. I still referred to 90 overall cards of pink diamonds from last year. Like, I am very much still behind the times. I've played too much of this game. I'll be calling 99 overall cards diamonds soon. But anyway, before we get on to these stats of a D-Rob, I just want to say thanks again for all the subs. We're trying to 235,000 subscribers before, honestly, Friday would be insane. Again, huge thank you, guys. But anyway, now let's get on to the stats. So this is David Robinson right here. 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 93 3-pointer, 96 mid, 25 intangibles, 25 shadow cubes. It's the literal minimum they can give him to keep him at a Galaxy Opal. Otherwise, he would be a dark matter. He's got a 90 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk. Decent post hook. 90's good. He's also got a 94 post fade, 95 block, 80 steal, 90 lateral quickness is insane. He's got a monstrous player build. Like, his player build is huge. So he's a bit like Hakeem, the way he'll feel bigger than he is just because of his player build. And then animations wise, ooh, he's got Pro 3. Pro 3 is really nice on next gen. But the whole thing with David Robinson, if you guys don't know, is that he is over 220 pounds. So it doesn't matter what this says here with the escape, it's going to be normal one anyway. The size of an escape on current gen are literally made so that if you are above 220 pounds and 6'9" or taller, it's the worst possible one. So literally, if you are on current gen, this does not matter for anyone above 6'9", 220 pounds. It's going to be normal one anyway. He's the Pro 8 Cross, which is the tween from last year. He's also got the Pro 8 moving behind, or Pro 6 moving behind the back. These are literally like the point guard dribble 6. They really are. Obviously, the Curry slide is a little bit different. On next gen though, Pro 3 is pretty good. Pro 3 is pretty good. He'll still probably be able to. He'll be able to do explosive. He's got half showtime. He's got no teardropper, which doesn't matter. Okay, I'd rather see him have flexible, but again, I play on next gen, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I definitely would like to see green machine. I honestly would like to see steady for next gen, but it is what it is. Difficult shots. Yeah, I don't think it's a great badge, but Deadeye is a pretty big badge. So he is missing quite a few badges that would help him out. He really is. In terms of his playmaking badges, handles for days does not matter. Floor general doesn't matter. Space carry doesn't matter. Stop and go doesn't do anything. Tight handles doesn't matter. Anchor breaker does not matter for a center. Off-ball pest doesn't mean anything for center. Lightning reflex literally does nothing. Pick dodger means nothing for a center. Pickpocket, you know, I'd rather see that. But he's juiced, like. He's absolutely juiced. Like 3,036 total stats for his center. Like, he is absolutely juiced. Yes, he doesn't have half range. And I'm telling you right now, half range does not matter for a center. Odd zones everywhere as well. So yeah, he is really good. So, like, the grind, it'll be interesting to see how, like, if there are going to be any more, like, easy enough challenges. Are there any TT offline challenges? There are not. Ooh, there is a diamond token reward, though. I think these are new. So I might, like, I've got 1,500 tokens. I might just pay the, whatever, 300 or so to get to the diamond board. Like, it's not going to be too big of a hit. I might just pay that. 30 with Karan Butler, 33 with Devin Booker. Like, these are really easy 1200 XP. I'll do that, like, at the end. Like, we've got, like, Jamal or DeJounte Murray. Like, I will definitely at the end, if I'm struggling, I'll do these 200s, but I'm not really too bothered. I think I should be okay. Flash and agenda ones, these are very easy. These are so easy. You can literally beat all of these in wall grind TT offline, which I'm going to be doing for Kermit. And then the LeBron ones are pretty easy. So, like, I mean, you can't say the challenges have not been easy this year. They really have. Like, I've gotten all these without putting in major time. You can complete everything that I've fully completed. You can complete without putting in major time. Trust me. Like, it really is not difficult. Wait, was there no Spain weekly challenges? Or did I complete them? I completed the Spain week challenges. Alright, I didn't even realize that I completed them. But yeah, so it's not too bad. Like, even if you're not spending MT, it's not too bad going for D-Rob. But let's compare him to, like, a Dirk Nowitzki, because Dirk's probably what people see as the best center in the game. So comparing him to Dirk, He's taller, has a much bigger player build, and has a longer wingspan. He's also got 6 extra half badges. In terms of stats, he got 82 better stats. Intangibles isn't even taken into account though, and neither is shot IQ as far as I'm aware. Yeah. So passing doesn't matter at all. He's got way better defense than Dirk. Shooting wise, only a -2 and 3-pointer than Dirk. He's got a better release than Dirk. Like, I don't care. I don't care that Dirk's got the base 94. David Robinson on quick is better than Dirk on quick. Badges wise, yeah, Dirk's got half range, got some more half shooting badges. I mean, Dirk is definitely a better shooter, but just look at the defensive difference. The difference in defense between these guys is crazy. D-Rob's going to be the best defensive center in the game. Like, D-Rob is insane. And like, most people think Dirk is the best center in the game. And a lot of people think Dirk is the best card in the game. So like with David Robinson, you're looking at a guy that, you're looking at an insanely good card. Like a lot of people are not that high on the card because they expected the card to look a little bit like this. I'm not going to show a go card. They wanted the card to look a little bit like this, I reckon. Because this is what, unless the card came out like this, the community wouldn't be happy. Or just a lot of people. And obviously Hall of Fame Showtime. I think this is what people kind of expected from D-Rob. But at the end of the day, like, we're in March. Like, the card is what it is. Like, he's incredible. Like, he's incredible. He's the best center in the game stats-wise. He can play as a point center. Like, half range literally doesn't matter as a center unless he's primary ball handler as well. The one problem you can say is that he can't really get the good boost on next gen because he's got slasher dribble style. On current gen, he can speed glitch. Like, there's no flaws in this card. No flaws. Half quick first step, half unpluckable as well. The guy's going to be a 7-1 speed glitching, quick stopping player. Like, he's insanely good. Like, I do think we get a Kareem in the next 2 weeks. Whether it be this Friday or next Friday, I do think we get a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And unfortunately, I think the Kareem was probably going to be better than this card. But at the end of the day, we did get a Kareem in March last year. Who wasn't quite as good. Who was not quite as good as a lot of other cards. But at the end of the day, we're getting so many more juice centers. I reckon Kareem you're probably going to have to give range to Kareem. I don't think Kareem will get range. I think he'll have range, like, ability to equip it. But like, Kareem is just, his player build and everything about Kareem is just slightly better than D-Rob. But D-Rob's up there. Like, when we're talking about the centers with the best player builds in the game, and in terms of animations and everything, you're looking at centers last year. For me, the ones that you're saying are at that elite level, just body-wise and release-wise, you're looking Kareem, Hakeem, D-Rob, and then obviously ultra lengthy Dino. But Hakeem, Kareem, D-Rob are the 3 best player builds for centers in my opinion. And obviously this is one of them. Like, I don't regret it. I do not regret grinding for this card. But I am going to say that if he was in the auction house, he'd be about 300k. He would be about 300k. Like, it's getting harder and harder for 2K nowadays to get players that are worth like way over the asking price to be level 40 reward. But I do think he's about 400k in the auction house. However, if 2K bumped this irrelevant stat right here up by 10 and he went to Dark Matter, I mean, it would be a frenzy. It would be a frenzy. This is a Dark Matter card and everything, but like literally everything but card art. Because like, obviously you guys know shot IQ and intangibles as low as possible, as well as that they nerf passing IQ down to 74. That's that literally, like, these stats don't matter. Like, you're the one who has the vision. The passing IQ is you. Like, these are the next 2 things to go. Like, shot IQ is the first thing to go, and it's this one. But like, what you've got here is one of the best defensive cards in the game. You've got one of the best shooting centers in the game because D-Rob base is so cash, especially on quick. You got one of the best shooters in the game. You got one of the best defensive cards in the game. You got one of the fastest centers in the game. You got one of the best player builds in the game. You've just got one of the best overall cards in the game. And I know a lot of people are kind of upset because they expected it to be a Dark Matter, or they expected like Hall of Fame badges everywhere. And yeah, he isn't fully complete. But I mean, like, look, flexible makes you green less. So if you actually go with his release, you'd rather not see flexible release. But if you do white a lot, it does help. Green Machine helps. But again, if you're a center, if he's not going to be the focal point of your offense, Green Machine doesn't matter that much. The Deadeye doesn't do much on next gen. Blinders is the big one. Like, for me, it's putting like blinders I might put on him, but it doesn't really matter again because he's a center. like, for me, he's not really missing anything. If you're on current gen, you want to run as a point center, yeah, you got to give him a few other badges. But for a lot of people, he's a near perfect card. Like, I don't see there being any real flaws with this card. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. That is the upgraded David Robinson. He was originally like 91 in every stat. Like, they literally just had him as a placeholder. And some people are going to be getting this card, not today, they'll be getting like tomorrow or Friday. And I do reckon that D-Rob is going to be, I think he's going to be one of the top tier cards in this game for a while. And there is no question about it for me that he's going to be usable until like May, June. Will he be my starting center till then? It depends. If they come out with a Malik Sealy type player that's like as good as D-Rob and is like 40, 50k, then obviously not. I don't plan on spending more than 40, 50k on any players anytime soon anyway. So yeah, D-Rob, I don't regret going. I'm not going to regret going for him because I'm only literally doing the under 10k players XP challenges. So like I'm paying next to nothing for the players anyway. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.